Pinakin.
As a designer, I have been through several disciplines. I've been an architect, interior designer, furniture designer, artist, and this is almost like a culmination of all my previous experiences. So the show was bound to have eclectic influences from different disciplines, and as a result of which, I chose just a common aesthetic viewpoint and created a whole lot of chaos in different silhouettes, different treatments, and enable the viewer to say that ultimately don't dissect the garments into so many different categories. Just feel the one in many rather than search constantly for the one amongst many. And Pernia was a natural choice for my showstopper because I have yet to come across somebody who carries off all kinds of clothes so beautifully. You have to have your own aura and your own persona to lend yourself to different clothes, and she does that so beautifully. I couldn't think of anyone else.
Thank you so much. Pernia, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, of course. It's been such a pleasure knowing Pinakin over the last year, I would say, and now even walking for him. He is not only extremely sophisticated and feminine and exquisite in his design and clothing and sensibility, but also he's such an inspiration. This is his first runway show, full-fledged fashion show, and he's had such an amazing career, and to finally at this stage switch over to fashion design, I think it takes a lot of courage. I think it's really inspiring that at any time in life you can take up a new career and you can do an excellent job. I have been a huge fan of his saris in particular. I really do feel they're just so luxurious and sexy and feminine, and I still feel like if we were still in that era where royalty existed, I mean they do exist now, but if they were in power, you would be dressing all the queens and princesses all over India. You know,
You're the new queen now,
no,
baby.
I really mean it. It's just, I think it's just the ultimate statement in sophistication, his clothing. And yeah, it was my pleasure to walk today. I love the silhouettes. He has a really good balance between modern and ethnic wear, and he does everything with a lot of taste and simplicity. There's something luxurious, but still something very simple and easy to wear. That factor is there in his garments, you know. And I thought the music was lovely, wasn't it? I don't know if you guys noticed. The music was beautiful. And that's again an extension of his taste, you know, he's so tasteful.
It is because, if I may interrupt you,
yeah.
I had commissioned my dear friend Ranjit Barot, who grew up, he's Sitara Devi's son, the musician, and he grew up, he says in his own words, playing football in Liverpool in England, and at the same time visiting Banaras Gharanas with his mother. So he grew up with a sort of blended taste. And when my godson Mohak got married 10 years ago, I went to him and I said that I would like to commission the entire music for the wedding because I don't want to play somebody else's music in my child's wedding. And this is a track from that.
It was stunning. It was absolutely stunning.
Thanks, Ranjit.
I think the whole show came together very beautifully, and I think for our first show, he deserves a huge round of applause.
Would anyone have any questions, please?
Pernia, what's your personal fashion style stereotypes?
I mean, I like, I don't know, depends on my mood, but usually I like to dress quite simple. I am very feminine in my taste. I do like things girly. I love pink. You know, I am that girly girl. But I like to stick to classic silhouettes. You know, I usually end up wearing the simpler, more classic styles more easily. Yeah, and even in terms of hair and makeup, I like to keep things quite simple. I think that's my. I mean, maybe I'm lazy also. I don't know.
Pernia, who's your favorite designer?
Well, right now Pinakin. No, honestly, I think he's really amazing, you know. And you have to feel his fabrics. You have to see the fabrics. I mean, like everything. I feel like it's so exciting when you meet a designer or meet somebody. I meet a lot of designers, trust me. It's so exciting to meet somebody and you feel inspired. You're like, oh my god, look at what fabric he's used. Look at the way he's done this and done that. His embroideries are stunning also. So I would say, yeah, Pinakin.
Pernia, your one go-to piece in your wardrobe would be?
You know, honestly, these days it's my like, robe bathrobe. When I enter my house and I'm like, can I just take off all my clothes and just wear a robe and be really comfortable? It's not really a bathrobe, it's a robe. It's my friend Samyukta Nair. She designs pajamas. So she also makes robes, these really nice cotton robes. And I enter the house and I take off everything, put on the robe, and I'm like in heaven. So yeah, that would be it.
Pernia, what does fashion mean to you?
I think to me, fashion means it's another way to express yourself, to show who you are without having to speak. It's really the easiest way to like to kind of portray yourself to the world. You know, I think the way you look like, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself really says a lot about the person you are. So I think it's a way to show people who you are. Also, it's a fun thing. It's a fun way to you know, pass time, enjoy your time, looking at clothes, wearing clothes, trying clothes. It's all fun, you know.
Thank you.
Thank
Is
you.
anyone having more questions? Or should we do a photo?